It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, November the 7th. I'm Michael Groff. A dry and warm start to the week. Temperatures pretty close to seasonal averages with plenty of sun around. But yes, an increase in clouds, winds as another Pacific storm system takes aim on the southwest, coming in here by about the middle part of the week. That's going to result in chances of rain coming back in the forecast, at least a small chance we could see some showers, some slightly better chances of rain and snow up north. And much cooler temperatures, yes, below normal once again. This month so far, we have been way below normal temperature-wise, and it looks like that trend, for the most part, is going to continue through the forecast period. Now, we do have quite a bit of forecast uncertainty way out there toward the end of the period, which, of course, we will discuss, just like we do every single day here live. So let's get into it, shall we? Take a look at the almanac from yesterday, 79 degrees. Beautiful day to watch the Cardinals lose yesterday, 49 the morning low. Normal high 81, the normal low 57. And as we take a look outside right now, here at 9:18 a.m., we've got partly cloudy sky out there. We're sitting at 63 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 36, humidity 37%, winds light, barometer is steady. The upper air weather pattern across the nation features a big ridge over the southeast U.S. Record high temperatures likely to fall by the wayside for parts of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee. It's going to be warm, low to mid 80s in some spots down there. Meanwhile, out here in the west, another big Pacific trough is digging in over the Pacific Northwest that will slide southeastward toward us, although the main energy, the bulk of the moisture with this will stay just to our north. We should see at least the tail end of that system bringing in some cooler temperatures and small chances for rain by the middle part of the week. Here's the watch warning map, and the thing that stands out right away, look at those tropical storm warnings off of the east coast of the United States. We will, of course, discuss that in just a moment. Out here in the west, winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, wind advisories for parts of the Mojave Desert and up into northwest Arizona, in effect from tomorrow at noon through the following day or the following morning. So we do expect some windy conditions in advance of this trough and associated cold front in here tomorrow and on Wednesday. The convective outlook for today, no organized areas of severe weather expected around the nation. And the tropics in the Atlantic, well, we've had a couple of systems since last we took a look at this graphic. We had Lisa, which went into Belize and Mexico and floated around the Bay of Campeche. We had Martin, which was just a nothing system up in the North Atlantic. And now we have our N storm, that is Nicole. And this is sort of a subtropical storm, actually, right now. But we do expect that this will become more of a warm core system as it drifts westward through the Bahamas and eventually into parts of Florida. This will bring some wind and rain. It is not expected to become a hurricane, at least not right now. Of course, you have to keep an eye on these kinds of things because even though it is November, hurricane season is not over yet. Typically runs through the end of November. And so we'll watch this. This will be mainly a big rain producer, but this is just not what Florida wants to see right now. That is for sure. All right, around here, we'd love to see some tropical rains. Not really going to happen, though. The precipitation outlook valid through Monday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, a few 107 inch at best. The heavier rain confined to the northwestern portion of the state, where there might be anywhere from 1/4 to as much as 3/4 of an inch. Some really heavy totals could occur over there toward the Sheep Range of southern Nevada, as this could be a pretty good snow producer for the higher terrain. But this far south, we're just not going to have a whole lot of moisture as this system, again, the main dynamic support will stay just to the north of us. Nevertheless, we'll talk about that and everything else going on right now as we dive into the models, have a look at it. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid 2 o'clock this afternoon. Ridge in the east, warm temperatures there. Big trough out here coming into the west. So what it means for us down at the surface today, partly sunny sky, a lot of high clouds around from time to time, but that's not going to slow down the warmth. High's pretty close to 80 here, and that's right around where we ought to be for this time of year. Tonight, mostly clear sky sets in, and overnight lows should be in the upper 40s to middle 50s or so. And then tomorrow, sunny sky and high temperatures once again right around 80. But you notice that system is getting closer to us now. Plenty of rain and snow coming into even southern and central California. The Sierra should get a good dumping of snow and some rain coming into southern Nevada up around Las Vegas eventually. Maybe even a few thunderstorms there. And then that system will begin to move east on Wednesday. And the the dynamics and the moisture, a lot of that's going to start to get deflected to the northeast of us. But a trailing front should come through here, similar to the system we had last week, and that will bring at least a chance that we could see some showers here, especially Wednesday, I'd say midday through the afternoon hours. Could there even be a rumble of thunder? Maybe, but we're not putting that in our forecast right now. About a 30% chance we'll see some rain in here on Wednesday, and high temperatures should fall back toward the low 70s. And then after that system departs, it's going to be kind of chilly Thursday morning, lows well down in the 40s, maybe even upper 30s for the coldest desert spots. And high temperatures again, upper 60s. So another round of well below average temperatures. Pretty much the same deal on Friday, upper 60s to around 70. The sky's sunny. Then the weekend is looking pretty good, but models are starting to show a series of short waves could start to move through the flow here as we have a very high latitude blocking pattern that starts to develop. So big ridging will develop over Western Canada and up into Alaska. And, and this should set the stage for some short waves to undercut that and move here across the southern tier of the United States. But these should not impact us very much at all, at least not initially. And high temperatures over the weekend stay a bit below average, around 70, maybe the low 70s for both Saturday and Sunday. And some occasional high clouds can't be ruled out, I guess, but we should stay mostly clear. And then here's a week from today. This is Monday, the 14th. And again, see that big ridge up there over the Northeast Pacific and Alaska. And so energy kind of moving underneath that. Here comes another wave for early next week. And again, some clouds around. Could there be a shower someplace? Yeah, but probably over northern Arizona. I just don't see it happening here. But again, this is a week out, and a pattern like this will show some degree of variability. But most of our model guidance keeps us dry, but temperatures below average. And going out 10 days, yep, this is going to be Wednesday, the 16th. And, this kind of looks like a classic La Nina setup, really. A huge anomalous ridge up there over the Northwest Territories, the Yukon, Alaska, the Gulf of Alaska, and these ridges or these short waves undercut the ridge. But they're fairly weak. They're not particularly amplified. The more high amplitude systems will take aim on the Great Lakes and the east coast of the United States eventually. But for us, just some clouds, maybe a shower or two for northern Arizona from time to time, and temperatures will remain a little bit below average. And sometimes in a La Nina pattern, we get that. La Nina usually means dry conditions for us, but it's about 50-50 whether we'll be warmer than average or cooler. And so far, at least in the month of November, granted it's only 7 days old now, temperatures have been generally a bit below average, and that trend is expected to continue for a while. As we look at rainfall for Phoenix going out through the 21st of November, getting pretty close to Thanksgiving here, believe it or not. Yeah, that's only about 2.5 weeks away. Wow. Year is flying on by, and it can't get over with soon enough as far as I'm concerned. But the ensemble mean for rain around here, a 1/10 of an inch maybe. We do not expect any significant precipitation in a pattern like this. But the good news is, look at temperatures. Not bad. Okay, yeah, we're close to 80 today and tomorrow, and that's about normal. And then we're below average for the rest of the period. Taking this at face value, highs 60s and 70s, overnight lows 40s, maybe some 50s at times. That's not bad. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. If you happen to enjoy these videos, and I can't imagine that you wouldn't, then sure, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, suggestions. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only Michelle, and she's downstairs. So today's video went a lot better than that disaster that was Friday. Thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is greatly appreciated. And you guys be safe. Have yourselves a beautiful Monday.